Hello, this is Blue Storm Wyvern, and I'm storming at you with another review. And today I'm bringing you a special little treat. I have a feeling I know what this is, so let's get this thing open. Use my trusty little knife here. Crack this egg open and see what we got. Of course, I have a pretty good feeling what it is. And it is my Ni No Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom Collector's Edition. And it's a pretty big one too, which I had a feeling it was because I've seen other reviews of this, and apparently there are only 25,000 units of this, and mine is number 13,522 of the 25,000. So there's the top, Ni No Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom Collector's Edition. And so on the front we have the whole cast here. We got Evan, Roland, Batu, Tanny, Auntie Martha, and let's see what else we got here. We got some other characters too that I don't recognize just yet, but I will. We got some big deity right there, kind of like Shiva from India. As you can see, it's done in a watercolor style. It's rated T for teen, so anyone 13 and older can play this. So there's the front. You got the PS4 logo going all around. And on the front here, or on the side actually, got some of the little familiars just having a good time sitting around a table. And on the back it shows what you can get. So and there's that same image of the familiars just sitting around a table just having a blast. And pictured here is done in a nice watercolor style. There's the Bandai logo right there. So without further ado, let's crack this puppy open and take a good look at the goodies inside. I'm actually excited about this. I've been waiting for a little while. The delivery man just came and dropped it off. So now I want to get this puppy reviewed. You gotta be careful. A lot of fragile stuff in this thing. Look at that. So, to start off with, we have the game itself. You'll have to excuse the dog. My parents just went to the bank and dog's going nuts looking for my mother. So there's that. Crack that open in a bit. Here is a very nice steel book with Evan, the boy king, and Roland, who is actually a president in this story. Very nice steel book. There's the spine for that. And on the back, you got Evan, Roland, and Tanny. And inside, you get the soundtrack and a making of Blu-ray of how they made the game, which is really cool. And let's see what. Oh, got a map on the back side there. So there's all that. Map of the world you'll be exploring. Okay, next up, actually do that last, one of the last things. This is Lofty, this is the Kingmaker that Evan summons. He's got a bit of a personality on him. I'm just going to leave him in that. Set him there. Next up is a 3D paper craft kit, which you can make like a 3D display of this picture scene here with Evan looking over his kingdom. It's a really cool thing. I'm not going to deal with that right now. That's going to take a while to put together. And of course, this is the art book. It's got that same image from the collector's edition box. Well, before I get into this, I am going to open up the game. So there's the game disc. And I got a season pass. And this looks like... Okay, that's the Cat King's Claw Sword right there. It's really cool. I'm going to be popping these bad boys into my unit. And there's the special sword set. I guess one of them is the exclusive Dragon's Tooth weapon, which they were talking about. This is just some advertisement. It says play anime, so you can play gamed versions of some of your favorite animes like Dragon Ball Z. That's really cool. Look at this thing. This is the rotating chibi diorama. And there you can see chibi versions of Tanny, Evan, and Roland. And this thing comes with instructions on how to put it together. So there's all that, which I'll be looking at as I'm doing so. And let's get this. This is what I love about collector's editions, is when they have a lot of stuff. So here's one of the dragon like kingmakers. He does kind of have a griffin-esque quality, seeing as how his head looks like that of a lion. He's got 3 tails there and some nice big wings. Pretty fierce looking creature. And here's the diorama. It says Ni No Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom on it, and there's some chibi versions of Evan, Roland, and Tanny fighting this creature. And let's see here. Let's put this down. That there. These must be the little familiars that also fight alongside you. There's the first one. And here's the second one. There's that guy. I guess there's supposed to be some kind of magnetic thing. Now let's get Long Thing, I think is what he's called, attached. Sit down here so I can. See, how is this supposed to... Okay, he's supposed to be that way. There we go. So that's how he's supposed to stand. Oops, sorry. Bump the camera there. So there's that little scene. And I guess these are supposed to go on here, and this is do a little wind up for this, see if it'll do that. Okay, that's got one going. Huh. Well. But that's the basic idea. How that works. So, that pretty much sums it all up. Thought there'd be two. Oh, there we go. So there's that. And finally, we have the art book. Take a quick look at that. And this is really good quality. It's a paperback. There's the little spirits again at the table. There's Evan. Little thing about him. There's his full name there. Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum. Prince. Next we have Roland and his little backstory. Roland Crane. Okay. And there's some stills of him. There he is with his mouth covered, like he's going into spy mode. There he is when just before he comes to Ni No Kuni. It's like an older gentleman. And there's some more face study is what that one's called. And there's some more illustrations. And right there as well. Next up we have Tanny. And there she is. There's her story. And there's some more shots of some artwork of her. Next is her big bad dad, Batu, the leader of the Sky Pirates, who also joins you on your adventure. There's some illustrations of him. There's his little bio. Make sure you get a good look at that. Leander Aristides. Yeah, I'm wondering about him. I saw a picture of him with an evil look on his face on YouTube. There's some concept art of him. And there's his face study. Next up we have Bracken Meadows. Right next to him. I don't know what Okay, it looks like okay, so I guess she's one of the good guys. There's some illustrations of her. There's her little bio. There's Ratcha and Aranella, who has been like Evan's caretaker ever since he was little. And I've been watching this on YouTube, and currently I'm in a area where it's like a nighttime in the forest. The greenlings is what they're called. There's Auntie Martha. There's her illustrations, and the little curious boy that Evan sees in his dreams. Here is Niall, whose forest that I'm looking at on YouTube right now as I'm watching it. There's some illustrations of him. I don't want to spend too much time on this, just so you know. Next we have Ferdinand, not to be confused with the movie Bull that just came out, and Bodily. It's kind of scary. Next we have, I guess these are Evan's parents. Got King Leonard and Queen Felicity. There they are right there. I don't know what happened to Queen Felicity. I apologize again for the dog going nuts. But that pretty much sums it up. Here's the two companies that produce the game. So there's that. Well, so there you have it. Get all this stuff out of here. So then, this has been my review of the Ni No Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom Collector's Edition. My final thoughts on this bad boy. I think it's really awesome. I pre-ordered this little gem on Amazon for about 215 bucks. But hey, if you're into games like this like I am, it is so worth it. I'm sure you could probably still pick it up at Amazon. I'm sure some people are reselling it for a higher price, which is nuts. But if you can manage to get your hands on one of these, there's only 25,000 of them made, then good luck to you. And if you can actually secure one, then you have my congrats. So until then, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.